I'm Anthony Wright, and I'm your host today, co-host with,
Adam Dietz, welcome everyone.
and we are on the Living Conversation, and our guest today is Banya Lim. Welcome, Banya.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for having me, Anthony.
Yes, and you are a spiritual acupuncturist, an energy coach, and how did you come to being an energy coach? And tell us a little bit about what it is that you do.
I think energy coach part, I think has been around and around us and with us for many, many years. I'm just describing it that way so people can kind of understand. I came from a healer family. My mom was an acupuncturist and an
Ah,
energy healer and intuitive um, guidance. And she always talked about bringing back the ancient wisdom, when ancient way of doing Oriental medicine. She felt that that's energetical and a spiritual part has been lost in many of the schools and many of the practices that people do. And when we do healing on people, yes, we are actually using needles to stick into the body on a
right.
physical part, but
Focuses the chi.
right, but we're working on an energetical part and a spiritual aspect of the person. So we're dealing with the body, mind, and soul, not just the physical aspect. But she felt that we ended up just focusing just the physical part, which is okay because people dealing with a lot of things on a physical level. But we are not when we don't look at the person that way, and we don't do the healing on all three level, you are not really truly doing a healing on a deeper aspect of the person. So when I start practicing, I decided to call my acupuncture spiritual acupuncture. And over the years, I realized not just the physical part that we have to focus on, but we have to focus on the emotional and energetic part of what's going on. Because I found out that a lot of times people get better on a physical level, but
Mhm.
then coming back with the same symptom over and over. And then I realized that the reason was because they're going back the same lifestyle, same relationships, same environment, and same mindset. And then I started sharing with the people. This was when I was baby acupuncturist, 30 some years ago. And I just share with what I know as sort of the connection between the mind, body, and soul. And I'll just share with the clients, like especially, let's say, lower back pain, especially back
Oh,
pain
right.
has a connection to fear in Oriental medicine. So I just simply share this information with my clients, but they are the one who come back with the telling me like, that my back pain really started when I start to really worry and had fear about losing my marriage.
Okay.
But that was the day. And the lungs has a connection to sadness. So this is why when you are grieving, you get sick easily or you catch cold easily. That might be the reason. Then I might be sharing this information with my client. Um, there's a direct correlation between the lungs and sorrow and sadness. And then my clients will just share with me their stories. Is I'd start to suffer from this issue when my son passed away or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
That was many years ago, and I started to put two and two together. And through my own journey of my own healthy issue, unless we delve into the wholeness of the person, you're not really truly doing the complete healing. And
And
this
so,
evolved into me becoming an energy coach.
okay. So are you talking about what we mean by Xing or
She,
heart
yeah,
mind?
her mind,
You
Shen,
know,
Shen.
our mentor, Dr. Wu, said the problem with people in the West is you're thinking with your brain and not your mind.
Yes. In
And
Chinese, we say Shen. In Korean, we say Shin. Yes.
yeah, Xing. And so how do you approach then? Are you able to intuit or have a an internal body response to know what's happening with your clients?
So what I find out over the years is that body holds we consider as a problem, especially when we have a pain or ailment. but also body also holds the answer to the solution.
Right.
And all those areas has a direct connection to emotions. Earlier, I mentioned kidneys and bladder. Its emotion is fear, and the
Hmm.
meridians, energy meridian. I don't know if you ever seen a acupuncture meridian
Oh,
with
yeah.
running around. So the back, the next to the spine, there's a two line going straight down at a
Right.
connection to kidneys and bladder, and it's the emotion that governs is fear, as I said. Even in, the lot of things that we unconsciously say has a connection to what we are feeling on the body. A lot of things we say, the phrases, I don't feel like they come out by accident. When we say, when you fear, we say we
Right.
chill going down the spine, right? And those things, why would we say that? Because we feel it.
Uh-huh.
And fear,
Um,
literally feel that energy. And on a meridian level, on the energy channel level, on acupuncture perspective, you're literally creating blockages on the back side.
Right. Right.
It it goes long enough, and you keep repeatedly having that experience, it manifests on a physical level, like aches and pain and back pain.
Yeah. So the basis of your training is Korean, is that correct?
The school I went to, TCM, Traditional Chinese Medicine.
Right. Right.
Later, I study also Japanese, but my family background is Korean. My mom is from Korea, so I studied all three, Chinese, Korean, Japanese.
Because I remember, particularly, I've studied I Ching for many, many years, and I very much appreciate how important Kongzi or Confucius is in Korea. Do you have some thoughts, Adam?
yeah, very, very interesting on so many levels, of course. And one thing that's first I'm starting to process is let me just ask you this. When so much of spirituality, right, has to do with we should maybe just decrease our desire, right? Decrease our desire. So then our mind can become clear, our spirituality can come out. Maybe this is very good for your health also.
Mhm.
Actually, the only thing we need to desire is food and water and sleep, right? So I wonder if food is sometimes I think overlooked in Western culture, Western medicine, Western energy healing. I'm sorry, maybe Eastern energy healing, but Western coming to it overlooks food. Can you say anything about how food
In the diet.
incorporates into your system?
Okay, I want to talk about this in a two area, the desire part and the food part. As far as the food, acupuncture and oriental medicine is governed by two major theories, yin and yang theories. Yin and yang, I'm sure you've seen a
Yep,
circle
absolutely.
around it. There's always something exists in the universe. There's opposite or counterbalancing to it, like up and down, left and right, dark and light, men and women, and so on. And there are five element theories,
Oh,
six
yeah.
it governs wood, metal, water, earth, and so on. And actually, if anybody's interested in this, just go to Google image, look for five element chart based on acupuncture. You'll get a whole bunch of them.
Right.
So based on the five element, it applies to everything that we know: direction, emotion, organs, color, and taste, and food. And you can actually look at it. And earlier I told you about the emotion. The kidney is water. Water's emotion is fear.
Uh-huh.
Say, wood. Wood's element organs are liver and gallbladder. Liver and gallbladder's emotion is anger.
Oh, right.
And liver and gallbladder's meridians runs side of the body, like side of the body. This is why when you get angry, you put your hands on the sides, unknowingly trying to open up the meridians. And its taste is sour.
Oh, right.
So when we become intuitive, part of the chi mastery system is guiding you to be intuitive and instinctive about what is going on in the body. So you intuitively following what your body is telling you. Not only, and that's one part, but there are 5 levels that we work on. One part, when you intuitively listen to your body, have you ever experienced someday, like you just crave salt? Someday you just crave salt, sour tasting food. You don't necessarily eat those kind of food. It's just oftentimes your body's way of telling you that's your body needs.
Oh, okay. All
And
right.
the color for wood is green. You wake up in the morning, you don't know why you usually wear that particular color of shirt, but you feel like that just feels right for you. And that's the color is most harmonizing for you, for your energy and for your body. And you just feel different throughout the day.
How do
And
you differentiate that intuition from desire?
yes, if just there is element of energy going up in the head
Mm,
when it's desire,
mm,
when it comes from your thought,
mm,
or when it's instinctive, you feel it in the body.
mm,
I oftentimes like to tell people to kind of separate from the head to the body and see how
Right.
you feel it.
mm,
When energy going shooting up to the head, that's your thought. But when you feel it in the body. It could be sometimes in your fingertips, sometimes in
mm.
your heart, sometimes in your gut. You just feel it in the body.
Very
And
good,
you
thank you.
wake up in the morning when you're looking at the green color and you just feel it in your body, like it just feels right to wear it. Because the green is connected to liver and gallbladder and it governs anger. You probably felt really angry the day before, and you just get drawn to the color green. Or could be taste of the sour.
Mm.
And also it affects the east side of the house for the green. And I told you liver gallbladder is connected to anger and liver and gallbladder. People who have liver gallbladder issue, I always ask them to check their east side of the house. It's the base feng shui.
Oh, right. Right.
And east
So,
side of the house is always messy for those people.
Mm.
right. So it's very interesting how their chi, their energy, will manifest in their household as well as the body. Well, we're coming up on a short break here. I'm Anthony Wright, and I am your co-host today on the Living Conversation with,
Adam Dietz.
and we are here with our guest, Banya Lim. And how can people contact you, Banya?
Just go to my website and you can always sign up for my free clarity session on the site.
Okay, and it's BANYALIM.com.
Correct.
Great. We'll take a short break and be right back, so stay tuned.